We've seen signs of it over the last few days, and perhaps even a bit longer here in Australia, but it does seem that the whole Asian region now is in full risk aversion mode. It doesn't seem like we're seeing genuine panic, but we are seeing risk aversion coming through in risk assets. And obviously the situation is down to US politics. We've seen the polls really narrow. Trump's got the wind to his back at the moment, and the FBI investigation of Hillary Clinton is certainly weighing on markets, and we're seeing that now reflected in much narrower polls. And the market, of course, is very concerned, and I think specifically for me, the relationship between Donald Trump and the Federal Reserve is one that really is shrouding and concerning the markets, and we're seeing an increased risk premium being priced into to risk assets like equities at the moment. That idea that the Federal Reserve have been behind the financial markets for the last 4 years or so, and perhaps Donald Trump, if he does magically get into power, could affect that relationship and certainly weigh in on the Fed's ability to set monetary policy as they see fit, is really what's causing the anxiety for me. So we'll have to keep an eye on polls. If we do see Clinton, pulling back ahead, then I think we can see some relief coming through in markets. But people are concerned about the outlook for these markets, and certainly you can see that in price action today. I mean, the ASX is down 1.5%, which is a pretty big move for our market. 90% of stocks are lower. We're seeing, the safety stocks, the telcos, utilities, and staples doing much better on the day. But equity generally has been offered. We're seeing a little bit of a bid in fixed income, as you would imagine, but the flight to safety has really been seen in the Swiss franc, the Japanese yen, and we're also seeing silver and gold and the precious metal complex once again working as a risk aversion vehicle. In late US session, we did see the American Petroleum Institute, the API, inventory numbers with a massive increase, over 9 million barrels in inventories. So tonight's oil inventory report could be very much worth looking. We're seeing lower highs and lower lows in the oil price at the moment. It looks like a great short if we see any kind of strength in that at the moment. The fundamentals are not working particularly well for the oil market. It looks like there's some downside risks as well. So we're seeing the energy sector here in Australia, significantly offered as well, and certainly big selling coming through there. So we are seeing a flight to quality. We are seeing a move out of risk assets. People are looking at this return of equity rather than a return on their equity. People want to go into damage limitation modes because the uncertainty that Donald Trump victory potentially weighs on these markets. So really seeing some panic. We're not seeing panic, but certainly seeing some risk aversion coming through in the Asian region today.